I hope you can't see my stomach roll.
I hope you can see us skinny, yeah.
Okay, go.
Hi guys.
I'm Liz.
And I'm Frankie.
And we're Liz and Frankie.
No! It's awful. Hi, I'm Rachel, I'm John, and we're Rachel and John. It's just bad.
Okay.
Hi guys.
I'm Liz.
And I'm Frankie.
And today we're going to talk about a topic that hasn't really been talked about on the internet that much.
You think?
Now listen, before I say anything, I think we should play devil's advocate. We're not making this video out of hate because I find that in dark times, it's good to laugh.
Yeah, sure. And let's be honest, we're not adding any hate to it all.
We're just reiterating hate.
We're just clickbaiting
What's clickbait?
with what we're doing right now. It's not like we're starting a channel based on James Charles because he's trending right now.
James Charles fashion. I've got my pinkity drinkity.
It's purple. Well, as with any scandal, you know, the internet has fun with it. This whole sister scandal has resulted in great content on Twitter, YouTube, unfortunately not Grindr.
Well, James Charles likes straight men. He's not going to be on Grindr.
So basically, we're just gonna read out some of the best things the internet has offered since this whole thing went down.
And we're just going to give our opinion about it. And again, we're not trying to hate. And
it's just for fun.
And the thing is I personally, I don't know about you, because Frankie's like not a nice person, but like I feel kind of bad for him. I don't feel bad for the fact that he's like kind of a predator, but I feel bad for the fact like we've all f***ed up in our lives before, and we all needed humbling in one way or another, and I feel like we all got our reality checks from our parents or our friends, and it happened in closed circles, and he has to go through that, you know, millions and millions of people. All I'm saying is I hope he's doing okay mentally, because it must be really hard to deal with it in the public.
I mean, he deserves this all. Not all. He deserves the loss in subscribers and the humbling. He doesn't deserve being like, you know, hunted down.
Yeah, but we're not hunting him down. We're just here to make everybody laugh. So
we're just making comedic content out of someone else's comedic effort.
Yes.
See?
And someone suffering.
Please enjoy.
Here we go. Give us our first comment.
Our first comment comes from the now infamous apology video. Apology. Where he didn't say sorry, but okay. Too deep, too soon? Someone said something just so funny. James, could you do a giveaway once you hit 1 million subs? And realistically, he won't ever get back to 1 million. He won't drop below 10. Just the idea that someone should do giveaways at a subscriber mark while dropping.
I think he invented that. I've never in my life seen people be like, I can't wait for somebody to hit X, but meaning X as in going down. Yeah. I've never experienced that in YouTube history. Has that happened to anybody else?
Well, no, because no one has lost millions and millions. Laura Lee and Manny Moi, they lost like what, 500,000? Like Laura Lee lost 700,000?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, there weren't people actively looking at how many subscribers they were losing. So just it would be actually good marketing if he turned it around and made a good thing out of a subscriber mark going down.
Oh, he won't. So this comment, I'm such a softie. I feel so bad all the time, but this one says, James, literally one of the most magical moments in my life. Sam is the worst kisser I've ever kissed.
I think we've all been in that moment when we liked someone that didn't like us back.
Can't relate.
It's different between not being liked and being publicly exposed as a shitty kisser.
Controversial opinion. I think James needs to hear this stuff because I think he thinks he's the best at everything. He's really good at a lot of stuff. Like he's really good at makeup and like, you know, the whole YouTube business aspect of it. Like he was obviously really good at it and he made really great content. So again, we're not here to bash him because we do admire him in many ways. But I think that there was a point where he thought he could do no wrong, and I feel like this is so mean, but I think he needs to hear some criticism.
I almost thought he was so perfect that anyone would like him, no matter their sexuality.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. And so I think this is really funny, but it's kind of necessary.
Speaking about the kissing, we're talking about Sam, the waiter, says, "Boy, you're a bad kisser." James responds, "Doesn't matter, I'm a celebrity." This goes into the whole needing to be humbled. Like, just because you're James Charles, 60 million subs, 13 now, maybe 12?
By the time this video goes up, it's probably gonna be 12.
If this video even goes up.
Okay, so this one's also really funny, and it's like conceptually aligned to all of the waiter stuff. Gage, I'm exposing James. Sam, hold my plates.
That is funny.
It's really funny because he's a waiter.
Get it?
I mean, I feel
think
like
they got it. No, you explain the joke.
I think that's...
Because it doesn't even say anything bad about James. It's literally just, what if Gage and Sam end up together?
James wishes. This
Now we're going into the poem aspect because, people get really creative when they hate someone. So this one goes, Pinkety drinkety, his subs went shrinkety, lost his career in the eye of a blinkety. This is good. James's scandal is leading to people experimenting with poetry.
I think that's beautiful. As a wordsmith myself, a lover of language, a lover of long, say that it's great. Getting people into literature and writing, I think, is a beautiful thing. So you keep going.
The more James messes up, the more creative people get. And that has to be rewarded.
It has to be
With at
rewarded.
least 2 million people leaving more.
Seen everywhere, it stopped becoming original. It stopped being original like 10 minutes into Tati's video when like all the comments were coming in. But it's a classic, so we gotta mention it. It's use code James for 10% off his sub count.
And maybe it also stopped being funny because he's now at like a 16% drop.
Really?
Or like 20, wait.
I'm bad at numbers.
16, which means 10% is 1.6. He's over 3 million loss, which means he's a 20% loss. This next one involves a person that didn't really get involved until they got involved.
Until they got involved.
Legend says that if you listen closely, you can hear Jeffrey laughing from his pink vault. Which is actually ironic because a vault should be soundproof.
A vault should be everything proof, right?
Straight boy proof. It's just also funny because while all of this went, like, didn't Jeffrey upload his pink vault video between Tati's 43-minute exposure video and James's 8-minute apology?
But here's the thing. He was filming that before. So I don't think that his upload... I think it was a coincidence, actually.
But I'm sure he knew when Tati was uploading that video. And I'm sure like he wanted to add to his old persona of being rich and not caring, so he uploaded it in between.
Unbothered. You know the thing that he did? The picture he posted where he was like, unbothered. So this one I think everybody's seen. But I think it's super important. Straight guy. I'm not interested. James Charles. Hippity hoppity. Your sexuality is my property. What do we have to say about that?
I think like the DMs that Sam, the waiter,
DMs
exposed between him and James made this whole predator thing even worse. He just went on a date with them, blah blah blah. But then like he told him in 3 text messages one after the other, no, you're straight. No matter what you tell me, I'm telling you.
What you tell yourself.
Yeah.
That's actually, this is kind of why I stopped feeling bad. Because I thought, okay, people mess up and sometimes things happen and, people get an inflated ego and those things, that happens to everyone at some point. And I just think that his happened on a bigger level and I was like, I kind of feel bad. But then when all this came up, I was like, I don't feel bad.
That's when because at first I was like, yeah, okay, he's getting exposed, but he didn't do much worse things than many other people on YouTube.
Yeah.
But then I saw this and I'm like, oh no, you're going into dangerous territory. Like,
yeah,
that was just like, this is deserved.
Yeah, it's like, there are so many attractive, wonderful gay men as it is. Like, why can't you just go after what you can actually get? James Charles could never get you, please.
I'm not sure I want it. Next one actually highlights a point that I find quite interesting. It says, Logan Paul, most hated YouTuber. James Charles, hold my Morphe palette. Now, have your giggle. Have your giggle and tell me when you're done.
I'm done.
I find this funny because while Logan Paul got much more hate than James Charles for what he did with the Suicide Forest.
That was crazy.
That was crazy, like CNN report, like James Charles isn't getting actual mainstream media coverage.
He is from E-News.
From actual mainstream media coverage. Clever News and E-News and whatever is not.
It's not?
I'm talking, like, didn't Logan Paul go on CNN?
He did go on CNN.
Or like 2020, one of those. Like James Charles isn't getting. Not everyone. My mom heard about Logan Paul. She doesn't know about James Charles.
Yeah.
Logan Paul was much more hated, but he gained 1 million subs after that video within a month.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I'm like, okay, James Charles messed up. So many other YouTubers messed up. Like,
even worse than James did. Point is, people are just trash, and just pick and choose wisely who you support. End of story.
yeah, I feel like that's a good. It's a good end note to this whole thing.
I think a good end note to this is this last comment.
Cut.
Where is it?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
It was this comment. James is doing a giveaway. His career. So my final question. Will James Charles bounce back from this?
I feel like he won't.
I don't think so either.
I feel like he will still have. I mean, if 10% of his audience is hardcore, he will still get over 1 million views a video.
Of course.
I feel like he won't be recommended by YouTube. He won't have as many features. Every celebrity that, like, I remember when he did the Kylie Jenner thing, he gained 1.8 million subs after that video within a month or something.
He won't have any celebrity ties anymore,
Nope.
that's for sure.
And that will.
In conclusion, I think he won't bounce back from this, but he'll be doing just fine. Because even if he's left with 10 million subscribers
And gets 1 million instead of 10 million
and gets
views.
1 million instead of 6 million views a video, he's gonna do just fine.
He still get like what, 20,000 a month from AdSense?
At least.
He'll be fine.
He'll be absolutely fine. So, what we have to say is pick and choose wisely who you support. And yeah, and that's
And
all.
laugh about it.
And laugh about it.
Don't
People
take it all so serious.
learn to laugh. Like we are. Laugh with us or at us. We don't like to be
Laugh with me, laugh at her.
story of my life.
Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video.
It was our first one and we have many more planned.
Do we?
We do.
So this is Liz,
And this is Frankie. And we will see you in the next one.
and maybe tell them to subscribe and like and comment.
And follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Twitter. It will all be linked down below, and our egos just need it, so please do it.
Yeah, don't give your support to James Charles. Give it to
Yeah,
us.
because we definitely didn't have our first video be complete clickbait.
What's
So
clickbait?
Bye!